Hi! Welcome back to another quick message from your Blue Twin Flame, and this one will be quick. All right. Um, let's pull. You know what? Breathing is secondary. Don't forget to think. A good manifesto is foremost legible. Reconsider your concept of small versus big. All right. Interesting. Okay. So that was Rim Kulas. We're going to put that back because I want to come back to that card. Thinking has been the theme for today. Hmm. You know what? Affirmators. I mentioned this deck earlier today. So why not see what this has to say? How is your day? Happy Friday if you're watching this on the 22nd. I'm filming it on the 21st of May. But this is a timeless reading, so it's meant for you at the time that you're watching it. Magic! I believe in magic. I see evidence of it all the time. And though the tricks can probably be explained away by something sensible and ordinary, I'd rather not ruin the fun. Other people can fill their day with mere coincidence. I'll fill mine with, holy crap, that's unbelievable. And yes, magic is all around us. Magic, the divine. Same card, don't worry. Evidence, coincidences, love, impossible things. You know what? Let's get. I keep looking at the mindful messages. We're going to get a message there. These cards, magic. Balance. I surround myself with people I love and enjoy and enjoy my time with them, but I also take time to nurture my relationship with myself. I have found a healthy balance between being with friends and having core time. And that's why I enjoy coming on here and talking to you, because it gives me time to spend with myself that I'm also sharing with you. So thank you for allowing me this time to share with you. After that, we're going to go to Universe Has Your Back. And then I'm going to go to the Sacred Geometry. When I accept love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Yep. That means you don't really have to worry too much, because think too hard. Because no matter where you go, you're going to be guided by the universe. And the universe is light. That means you have to think less. And my, is it wonderful to have to think less. You know? Not saying you don't have to think. But when you get a chance or opportunity to think less, you can concentrate your thoughts on other things. Because you have to put less effort. In what you're doing. And it's not necessarily less effort in what you're doing, but like you don't understand how much or how often your thoughts doesn't necessarily get in the way, but it can hinder. Not hinder in a bad way, but hinder because we're not flowing or allowed to just flow. Because these thoughts are a reflection of this three-dimensional world. Our masculine energy, integration and balance with our feminine energy. Masculine energy, everything in here. Feminine energy, everything out here. What you perceive is feminine energy. And then your masculine energy, everything you conceive inside of here, you are the observer of both of these energies, and you get a chance to see them dance, see them intertwine, see their love manifest into things that make sense to you and only you, because you're the observer of both your masculine and feminine energies. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced sympathy of life. Yes, because, again, what you perceive, we just said that. But at the same time, that's why your thoughts get in the way, because we perceive things as being positive or negative when in actuality, they're things. Authority. The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. True authority, knowing the difference of what's positive and what's negative. You know, what's positive and what's negative is really just how we decide to look at it. It's what we think it is. Doesn't make it necessarily what it is. I mean, you know what they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. You know, we may look at trash as being negative, but what's trash to somebody can be a treasure to someone else. It's all of what we think it is. And that's how your thoughts can get in the way. It's not necessarily in the way like a bad thing or a negative thing, but our thoughts can hinder. So just be mindful of our thoughts. And when dealing with other people, be mindful that it's their thoughts. And don't let your thoughts or your actions necessarily give in to what someone else's thoughts. For example, if someone says something to you, if you keep in mind that those are their thoughts and that does not make it true, you do not have to react or respond in that way, because you understand, overstand, and understand, and what you stand on is knowing that those are their thoughts. Just like you're entitled to your thoughts, and your thoughts can get into your way, you can just allow their thoughts to get into theirs. And don't even have to worry about that. All paths lead home, just like the light card we just read. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Which is great, because that last card talked about perceiving. And I said perceive is your feminine energy. Conceive is your masculine energy. Everything in here, inner authority, intuition, that's all your masculine energy. Star brothers. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safe, and trust. I do want to look up Horus energy. I don't think Horus is going to be in this book, though. It's not. What is... All right. Horus energy generally refers to the prominent renewable energy and solar developer, though it can also refer to regional energy firms of historical and spiritual concepts. The renewable energy platform global. This is the international utility scale renewable energy developer specializing in solar PV projects and energy. Let's put in regards to the Star Brothers. The Context of the Starseed Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. Okay. Represent frequently protection, loyalty. Okay, that's what it says. I already know that. It signifies that you are deeply supported by the universe and benevolent beings, encouraging you to open your heart and safely soften your guard. Feeling secure reassures you that it is safe to trust others and receive support. Even if past traumas or karmic patterns have taught you to go at life alone, divine protection reminds you that you have a team of loyal spiritual guardians watching over you. Heart healing urges you to release your fears, let your guard down, and open yourself up to a greater flow of love. Okay, and going that with thoughts, or adding that to what I said earlier about thoughts, changing your thoughts, because your thoughts can be, I wouldn't say the death of you, but like with the prior example, knowing someone else's thoughts, not knowing their thoughts, but you can get to a point where it feels like or seems like it's difficult on this blue twin flame journey when coincidences are always happening. Your thoughts can get in the way. And this is why you have to trust intuition and trust other forms. Otherwise, your thoughts... Interesting. It's always what you see. These are Blue Angel too. I didn't know that. Okay. Interesting. Well, when you know you're guided, don't let your thoughts get in the way. Okay. When you know you have the trust of the universe, don't let your thoughts get in your way. That's the moral of the message today. Because when you know you're supported by benevolent beings, by the universe, by E, all the above, you can feel A to D, whatever you want. Your thoughts are just merely your thoughts. What you think is not what you know. And if you know is greater than what you think, then yes. With that being said, let's just take all day long we breathe unconsciously for ourselves. So let's just take a moment to breathe for someone else, whether they know you're breathing for them or not, whether they're here or not, whether they're alive or not. You know, so on the count of 3, we're going to inhale and then exhale. And then we're going to give thanks. Give thanks to E, all the above. You can fill A through D with whatever you want, whether you choose to fill it with God, the universe, the Most High, Mother Nature, or E, all of the above. So give thanks. All right, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. I love you. I love me. I love us. I love we. And I will talk to you guys in another video. Bye.